All right, back day complete. I got in the gym and realized that my mic had like 15% on it, so we're just going to use it for the car talk today. I didn't even get a pose down because my posing area was being used, and I didn't want to like encroach on anybody, so didn't record any of the workout today. But if you guys want me to break it down, I'll break it down. So the workout included, I started off with a chest supported row, really focusing on the squeezing in the back. And then I wanted to do a little video on bent over barbell row. I did that for a few sets, and I was going to give excuse me. I was getting my thoughts on it, but that's when I pulled out my setup and I was like, oh shit, my microphone's about to die, you know? So because I wanted to do a car talk today, I was like, I'll just do a car talk and explain the workout. But yeah, I did barbell bent over row, and then I did lat pull downs. And then I worked with some just some low rows on the cable machine, seated cable, did a low row for a couple of sets just to get a good pump. And then I went and hit 30 minutes cardio while I shot a Train Your Dragon. The first one for 30 minutes. So I got another cardio session worth of that movie, thank goodness. And called it a workout. But I mean, you know, like that's the pump check right there. The pump was feeling good. My back was like I pulled my shirt super together. I wish I could have recorded, because I just went and did a little pose down in front of the smaller mirrors, and I wish I could have recorded because the middle of my back looks really good post workout, probably better than it did on show day. So you know, it was obviously pumped compared to show day. I didn't really pump up my mid back that much, but yeah, so that was the workout. Really good workout, really good cardio session. Everything felt good. But yeah, since the back work, dude, I just cut, boom, glasses on. Anyways, let me get my microphone up here. Anyways, workout was good, and I had a topic to talk about today. That's why I wanted to do a car talk mainly. I think this mic is too far in my throat though. There we go. Yeah, I just had a topic that I wanted to talk about. Might switch it up a little bit now that I'm thinking about it, but yeah, fuck it, we'll go a different route. Anyways, I'll talk about that in tomorrow's video probably. Today's video, I'm going to talk about exercise selection. I know I talked about how I wanted to do a video on the barbell row, the bent over barbell row, you know? And I haven't done it for so long. I just wanted to see what it was like so I can give my opinions on it, and I didn't get a chance to do it in the gym. But I'll do it right now, okay? And this goes in the entirety of the exercise selection genre. Do I think that the barbell bent over row is an absolutely awful exercise? No. Do I think there are better exercises that serve the same purpose as a barbell row? Absolutely. Are there ways to improve a barbell row rather than being bent over? Also, yes. Are you going to get back stimulus? Yes. Are you going to be able to fatigue the upper back before you fatigue the lower back? Possibly no. Depends on how you do it, really. I think one variation is called the pen lay row. I believe that's the one where you touch the ground every time you do a rep. If you do it like that, I guess I could possibly see that you are fatiguing the back before you fatigue the lower back. Maybe. It depends on how far you have to bend over. If you're a shorter person, you might be in for a better treat, you know? But it's tough to say, really. I'd have to give the pen lay row specifically a few sets to see if it's affecting my back the way I would like it to. Hang on. Tripod is a little unstable here. That might be better. But I mean, it's tough to say, but honestly, there are just better workouts to do. But if you do it every once in a while because you enjoy it, go for it. That was a staple in my high school career, was that exercise right there, the bent over barbell row. I loved it. I loved it. And I loved it even once I got out of high school, you know, until I found better exercises and found the purpose of why I was lifting, you know what I'm saying? That's where the exercise selection comes into play. If you're choosing a specific exercise and it maybe doesn't align with your goals, you know, and you're doing it pretty consistently, are you wasting that energy? Kind of, right? You think about it. like doing an exercise that you enjoy every once in a while because you enjoy it, even though it doesn't line up with your goals, that's fine. You know what I'm saying? I do that sometimes, where I still do an exercise that may not be the best exercise to do. My nipple's just out, bro. May not be the best exercise to do for my specific goal, like hypertrophy or something like that. But yeah, I'm gonna do it because I enjoy it, you know. But if you're doing it on a consistent basis, you might not be helping your goals. You might be hurting it because you're wasting that energy when you could possibly be putting it into something else, in my opinion, you know. So choosing the exercises, it doesn't have to get down to a very, 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 very specific science where you're trying to hit every single muscle strand, every single workout, you know. But like, you should put a little bit of thought into it, so that you're not wasting your time or your energy when it comes to achieving your goals, you know? If your goal is just overall fitness and to kind of look like you lift, you're not even that like you're trying to become a bodybuilder like that. You just want to get some more muscle, you know? You have a very wide selection of exercises that you can do. And you could still do a lot of exercises when it comes to hypertrophy and bodybuilding, but there are just sometimes that are just better exercises, you know? Like the bent over barbell row. One way to improve that, instead of just being bent over, you get a bench. Use a Smith machine, get a bench, incline the bench, and use the bench to support your chest when you're doing the row. Very similar line of pull to the bent over row, just your chest supported, so your lower back is not the thing getting fatigued, you know, and you can focus more on fatiguing that upper back. So that's one way to improve it, you know, and that's just kind of better exercise selection, in my opinion, okay? Remember, all this is in my opinion. I'm not some guy who knows it all, you know what I'm saying? I still make mistakes, and I still say things that aren't right, you know, and I'm sure there are things that I'm going to say in these lines of videos that I'm going to make that 5, 10 years down the road, even fucking 6 months down the road, that are just going to be proven wrong by science, you know, which is perfectly okay. Science is so ever-changing, though, you know what I'm saying? Like, they do a study one year, and they find some certain thing, and they do a study the next year, and they did the study different, so, you know, the result was different. Oh, my truck is so old and tired, man. Woo! She's tired, man. She needs radiator fluid. She needs coolant. Anyways, yeah, science is changing, you know, so exercise selection is going to change. But I think right now, based off the information that you have at hand and the ability that everybody has to access such a vast knowledge database called the internet, and the internet is wrong. It's often wrong. There's a lot of misinformation, false information, just shit guiding you the wrong way. But if you vet some of the information that you're getting, you know, you could end up in a pretty decent position of helping choose exercises and workouts that lead you to your goals, you know? I think an athlete's exercise selection is maybe gonna be different compared to that of a bodybuilder, you know what I'm saying? Especially when it comes to sports-specific things. Some people don't believe in sports-specific training. I don't know why. Maybe there's some science backing that I haven't seen that is like, everybody can do the same workout no matter what you're training for, and everybody can get great results, you know? Like, how you train is also a big part of it, you know? Because the way certain people do exercises is going to vary depending on what their goals are as well. So outside of exercise selection, it's all about exercise performance. How you perform the exercise is also a huge factor, you know? But I think as long as you do a good job of exercise selection and choosing the correct exercise for your goals, then you'll be in a good position. And I only bring that up because, you know, I bring it up based off of the bent over barbell row example, because that's a great exercise, and I love it when you have no other choice. You know, when that's all you have is a barbell and some weights, and that's what you want to do as a back exercise, go for it, okay? I'm all for it, all right? But when it comes to like having other equipment, you know, if your goal is to become the strongest bent over barbell row exercise performer, then obviously perform that shit, you know. But like, depending on your goal, like for hypertrophy, and you're just trying to work the back muscles, specifically the upper back, then, you know, there's ways to improve that exercise. There's other exercises to choose that are just better, you know? And I'm not saying don't include it in your training. I just did it today. Even though I knew what the result was going to be. I knew that it is going to fatigue the lower back, you know what I'm saying? I did that exercise today. Doesn't mean I hated it. Doesn't mean I won't ever do it again. Will it be a while before I do it again? Most likely. Because I did it today and found out that I don't really like this as much as the other exercises that I've been performing for back. So that doesn't mean that I won't do it again. I still enjoy it as an exercise, but I will use it sparingly in the future, you know, because I do enjoy it. You know, that's how that works. But hopefully, you know, through all my yapping and sputtering of this car talk and my minimal pose down, you know, you guys can find some valuable information in there. Do you guys know, don't invaluable and valuable mean the same thing? Never mind. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'm sure that there might be somebody who tells me that it is, and then there's somebody who tells me that it isn't. You know what I'm saying? The internet, right? But yeah, exercise selection matters. How you perform the exercise matters, and it goes back to the intensity talk that I had a couple days ago. Is that intensity matters? You know, so intensity, selection, and overall how you perform the exercise are three huge factors, I think, that play into success in one's goals in the gym and fitness overall. So other than that, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.